Hello friends. While the wizarding world of Harry Potter may be filled with a bit more excitement and a whole lot of magic that the Muggle world just doesn't have, the series is still full of elements that we non-magic folk connect with. If you subtract the spells, potions, and stress of defeating the Dark Lord, college is a lot like Hogwarts. Though we don't have wands, robes, or classes in a giant castle in Scotland, unless you do, which would be pretty cool. J.K. Rowling makes her characters every bit as real and relatable as the average person. From Miss Know-It-All Hermione Granger to smart-mouthed but sensitive Draco Malfoy, each and every character, no matter how small, contributes to the amazing story that is Harry Potter, and makes us feel like we're a part of their story. So, assuming that we're all the Harry Potters of our own adventure, without the unfortunate orphan status or Dark Lord trying to kill us, here are the top 10 Harry Potter characters you can expect to meet as you settle into the Hogwarts of your choice.
Petrificus Totalis. Lumos Solem.
9. And 10. Fred and George Weasley. Though they'll likely be frater and not red-headed twins, you will definitely meet a Fred and George. They're the constant jokesters who never miss a beat to throw in a snide comment or pull a cheap, childish prank. You will be the butt of 90% of their jokes, and they'll think they're much funnier than they are. Fred and George will probably make you go a little insane, and get you into a bit of trouble, but their intentions are often harmless. More than anything, these two will remind you to have some fun every now and again. Just be sure to listen to Hermione when she says it's time to get to work. 7. And 8. Sirius Black and Remus Lupin. I don't normally like to lump people together, but Sirius and Lupin are a team. Your best chance to find this pair is as a professor, Lupin, and teaching assistant, Sirius. Lupin will guide through the most challenging and crucial times in your college career, while Sirius will show that first impressions are not always what they seem. These two will open your eyes up to the world around you and give you a fresh perspective. They will teach you that hardships are not the be-all and all and that you can persevere through anything with the right mindset and a strong heart.
Let's kill him. No!
6. Moaning Myrtle. This one is inevitable. We will all meet a Moaning Myrtle. She will be very depressing to be around, she will invade personal space and be overly sensitive about everything, and yes, she will cry. A lot. Surviving a Myrtle, especially if she's a roommate, takes considerable patience and understanding. Sure, you may not think her struggles are all that bad, unlike the real Myrtle, who is dead, but that doesn't mean you have to be inconsiderate to her feelings. Handle Myrtle in strides, and all should turn out fine. 5. Severus Snape. Perhaps the most difficult person to decipher, your own Snape may seem absolutely loathsome when you first meet. However, over the course of your time together, you might find yourself warming up to him, or even trusting him. You'll likely still have your suspicions, but he will constantly make you wonder about whether or not he's fighting for you. Just stick with your gut. Snape should end up being a good guy, we hope. 4. Draco Malfoy. There's no hero without their counterpart, and you are sure to run into a Draco or two. This will be someone you will dislike from the first moment you meet them, and that's okay. The most important thing to remember is that you have no idea what anyone else is going through. Draco may not play nice, but there's a lot more to him than what he shows. Don't ever let Malfoy get under your skin. The best way to get him off your back is to ignore his attempts to tear you down. Like I said, there's more to Draco than meets the eye, but that doesn't mean you have to put up with him. 3. Luna Lovegood. Miss Lovegood was hipster before it was cool. In all seriousness, she is one of the most brilliant people in the most unconventional way. Unlike Hermione, who sticks to the books and shows her intelligence through her marks. Luna shines through her wisdom. Her advice is often oddly placed and seemingly confusing, but always spot on. She is happy despite gloomy circumstances, and she is a lover of all things in life. She is a great ally to have, and is someone you can count on to lift your spirits when you're down. 2. Ronald Weasley. Ron is the best friend who sticks by your side through it all, even your crazy quests to take on forces that he may think are out of his league. He'll most likely drive you completely nuts because of his initial fear to take a risk, but once he lightens up, he'll have your back no matter what. Be careful, though. Sometimes Ron can get very jealous, especially if you gain more popularity than him. Though he'll never let it tear apart your friendship, he may or may not get an attitude with you about it.
Yeah, that's me.
I'm Harry.
Harry Potter's stupid friend.
Harry Potter. We'll soon find out that some wizarding families are better than others.
Red hair, vacant expression.
1. Hermione Granger. We'll start with not only the most obvious, but my favorite of the group. Miss Hermione Granger. Top of her class. Brightest witch of her age. And Muggle-born. Is there anything this girl can't do? While she may occasionally come off as snobbish and condescending, she is the brightest. After all, she means well and is always willing to help. Her schoolwork is a top priority, but her family and friends come first. She'll always be there for you, especially if you need a tutor.
Immobilize!
Eat slugs!
Incantato!
Brachiam. Emendo.
Thank you for watching video. Here are some other videos we think you might like, and don't forget to click subscribe. Thanks.